waking up in the morning, hustling to the stage and fucking performing.
New York Times best-selling author Mary B. Morrison brings to life her stage play adaptation of her book, Single Husbands. She is a national best-selling author and now executive producer and playwright of this sexually alluring production.
I am willing to push the envelope. I am willing to try to help people think outside the box.
Mary brings excitement and frenzy to her fans with not only her books, but with her clothing line, specialty products, and merchandise.
They broke me, even took my rollie. Had to call the police. Man, this is a go-go show. Awesome, said they think they got her. Told me to describe her, but I don't even know her name. Guess you got the drop on me, girl. And your homies follow me, girl. Right after the menage, they set me up and robbed me. They about to go get paper.
I think that's going to be something that's going to make a lot of noise in the business.
After it's all said and done, she wanna pop shit.
We're dealing with real relationship issues. In Single Husbands, we deal with father-son abandonment issues when the guys are just out there doing their own thing and they're forgetting about the child. The child is reminding the father that I am here, I am alive, I need you. So it's not just one-dimensional. Nothing I ever do is one-dimensional. And I think that's what people will really appreciate about what I do, because you can't read one of my books or see one of my movies or sit in a play that I produce or, have been involved with and not be affected in a very positive way. It's going to make you, it'll make people think. It'll touch you.
The preparations for the premiere of Single Husbands was not only a lifelong dream and a commitment to her art, but hard work, dedication, and pulling together an exemplary production staff was also a true test of her tenacity and instinctual insight.
The house manager actually led us to the director. The guy has been directing plays in the Bay Area. His name is Achebe Hoskins. He's been doing this for over 40 years. He's done plays, he's done musicals, and he's just fantastic. We couldn't have asked for a better person and a better director on this project.
This is a very different production. Most productions that I've worked on are, the themes are very different. The themes are family themes, the themes are cultural themes. This is a little different because it's an adult play. It deals with human sexuality, it deals with human emotions, deep human emotions, relationships, which is so vital in our community today. So it tackles that question, which is very, very difficult to take on. And I salute Mary and Jesse for it.
Choosing a talented cast was also critical in ensuring that the proper thespians could internalize her words enough to jump off the page and into the minds of her dedicated readers and fans.
We lucked out with the cast. I had no idea these guys were going to be so ripped and the women were going to be so hot and sexy. We did a casting and everybody just fit the part that was for them. So that was actually just luck, maybe, to get these really hot and sexy guys and women to play the role. Why is she even wasting my time?
Meet me at the club. Going down. Meet me at the club. I'm going down.
Yeah, one of these nights you're gonna catch something you can't get rid of. You wonder why I don't give you none.
Don't need none.
Why you gotta go out every night?
Why we gotta have this conversation every night? Look, I work hard running my technology firm and I deserve to enjoy myself.
And why can't you enjoy yourself here with me?
Doing what? Listening to you complain all night? Nah, see, Donna, the only one who enjoys that is you.
Complain? Complain about what?
Complain about everything. I mean, you complain about why I don't take you out. You complain about why I don't stay in. You complain about the kids. I mean, you even complain about the complaints you get from your customers. Now, who in their right mind want to sit up and listen to that all night?
What you call complaining, I call telling the truth.
You ain't never had just one woman. I love you too, baby.
When the word reached the streets that Mary B. Morrison was turning one of her literary pieces into a stage production, her fans flocked to the theater in support. They were all curious as to how she would bring the story to life, and they were all eager to finally experience her bigger-than-life characters in person.
So this is the first night, and I'm expecting the crowd. First of all, I think they're going to be surprised at the production of it.
But to see it put into action from a script is something I look forward to.
The wives switching with the husbands, so I want to see it all.
I want to be intrigued by Mary Morrison tonight.
Wow, how you married, but you acting like you're single with no wives, and so that intrigued me.
I want to see the married man get caught by his wife.
I read it. It would spark something, so I could go into the room and do what I had to do.
It actually gives me a little more enthusiasm to try new things.
For sure, when I would read the book, I'd be ready to go.
You know what? I kind of like the thoughts that were out loud. I thought that those were great.
I want to write about the other side of who we are, who we should be in terms of our sexuality as women, as men, and being comfortable with that sexuality, because that's extremely important to me.
Every time I get a chance, I'm just buying her books. So my bookshelf is basically Mary B. Morrison.
And I think it's going to keep everyone captivated, and people will be talking about it for quite some time.
But there's so much growth for it, so it's a good time, and I expect a lot to come out of this. Movies, tours, all that. Enough said.
This exciting production is slated for a national tour to quench the thirst of millions of fans that Mary has acquired through her best-selling novels.
Anyone who sees an advertisement for any play that I'm doing, any movie that I'm doing, they're going to get a real treat out of what I bring to the stage and what I'll bring to the big screen. And what I do is that with the sex and the sexuality, if you took it all out, you still have a great movie.
I enjoy the characters and how the development of the roles of the different husbands and just the ongoing issues they had with fidelity and the wife's response to it, especially the mother-in-law.
Everybody was sexy and fun, and they had funny parts, and the bartender's the best.
It's not your normal Chitlin Circuit play. She went a little deeper.
I really loved everything about it. It was very lifelike. Oh my God, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
It was the infidelity major.
An eye-opening kind of experience. It's new, it's spicy, there's drama, there's family, there's love, it's a really well-rounded play, and I really encourage everyone to come see it.
Say single husbands ended my night very well.
But it's sensual in there. I ain't gonna lie. It's people in bra and panties, dudes with their shirt off, whatever you came to see, it's probably in there.
Some people have actually had to get out and leave some of our relationship venues because it hits home with a lot of people.
Single husbands was fabulous.
Get love, that's all I know. Breaking up to make up, even though we both wanna stay together.